Hello, my name is Paul Mersel. I am planning to do some videos on this Porsche Carrera GT build. It's the Tamiya one. Should be a very nice kit. There's a story behind this. I am following on his Patreon the scale modeler and the scale modeling channel. Tom Ruiter has a lot of nice videos on how to build cars and does a very good job in making them looking really good. Because I follow him on Patreon, he did some giveaways, and I was lucky to get one of his unfinished kits, which he didn't feel like finishing anymore, and he wanted to just give away to one of his supporters. Patreon, by the way, has now told him to, or told everybody really, to not do giveaways anymore. It's totally unclear to me what the problem with that might be, but apparently they don't want that anymore happening on their Patreon pages. So unfortunately, Tom cannot do this anymore. So I'm one of the latest or the last lucky guys really to get this. So the story is that he has finished this. He has airbrushed it and done a lot of things to it. I don't know exactly what he did to it, so my first video will be the unboxing, and then after that hopefully some build videos on my progress. Again, I'm not a professional in this, not in the building, and also not in the creation of vlogs about it. So I'm just using my GoPro here, probably, you know, with the audio and video not being totally super, but hopefully it'll be good enough to put on YouTube and share this with you. So again, first of all, thanks Tom for sending this to me and making such awesome videos. Well, without further ado, let's just open the box. This is you can choose between a closed or open top or hard top model, well, it's probably going to be a typical Tamiya quality, which should be good. It's got a nice engine, which obviously is visible through the back of the car, and it'll be fun to see what he's done already and what I still need to do. Okay, so this is what's in the box, all very nicely packed. This is just really the quality that we've come to expect from Tom. Also, when you order something from his shop, it's very quick. It's very nicely packed, and I could just recommend that to people that live in Holland or maybe Belgium, Germany, to go visit his shop. I'll put a link below and just see what he's got. He's also got a lot of this like aftermarket stuff, like this photo etched, like I think it's probably disc brakes and stuff like that. Anyway, let's just go through the box and see what's in it. First of all, obviously the body, that's already really nicely painted. It's a really nice paint job, probably done with zero paints. I'm not sure about that, but nowadays he uses zero paints all the time. This is a little bit of older, it's a little bit dusty also, it's a little bit older, so it might be something different, but let's just assume that this is a zero paints paint job too. The bottom is already totally covered with carbon like decals, so that's really nice too. That must have been a lot of work to get done. You know, I don't know if I would ever even start doing that, just because of the sheer amount of work that's going to be. It is really beautiful, obviously, and it's the bottom, so you probably won't see much of it, but still, very good job. If he started doing this way, I'll probably be left with doing a lot more, but we'll see that later. Anyway, it's a very nice body and very nicely painted, I think. We've got the chassis, and again there is carbon fiber details already in the seat buckets. I'm not sure if you can see it in this light. as I said, I'm not a professional in this, but hopefully you can see a little bit of what he's done already. And especially if he wants to make this all carbon, this is going to be a lot of work. This side has already been done. So this all has carbon decals on it, but this side not yet. So I'll have to do that myself. So that'll be a nice challenge. But you know, I want to make it as nice as I can. So let's see where we go with that. Then we've got some, as I said, some photo etched parts. I am not sure what this is all for. There's probably a manual somewhere, but apparently the disc brakes already been used. This might be for in the mirrors, and this, I don't know, probably suspension parts. Oh, the Carrera GT logo. That's very nice. I'm not sure if you can see that. Don't know if it's clear this way, but anyway, they're nice, nice parts. So, and that was included. So really nice. This is some of the parts, probably roof parts, and whether or not I'm gonna do an open or closed version, I'm not sure. Maybe you can do both and just take it out when you need to. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Mirrors already painted, so spoiler already done. So that's, you know, that's really good job, I think. I don't know. There's a piece of this is not sprayed. I don't know if that's gonna present us with a problem or not, but let's see how that goes. Oh, this is really nice. He has already done the edges of the front, like front window. So that's, you know, that's always a pain for me to get that right. I can see there's a little bit of problems here too. So he's got the same problems as me, but well, he's a lot better in it, because this looks, he probably made a mask for it, or there was a mask in the kit, which makes it obviously a lot easier. But well done, and that's at least something I don't have to do again. Some clear parts. I'm going through this in random order, just what I find in the box. So some clear parts. Well, nothing much to say about that. Although these clear parts might be, I don't know, maybe roof paneling or maybe engine. No, it's probably the cover, like a see-through cover for the engine. And then, well, you know, your normal lighting and stuff. Here we've got tires. Look pretty good. An axle for the rear. And some of these poly caps. Well, looks good to me. Here we've got some parts. They're all off the sprue already and nicely sanded down, I think, as far as I can see. So again, that's you know, a lot of work already done. Oh, and here we've got one of the brake calipers with the metal part on it already. I really hope that you can see through the GoPro material, but if not, it'll come by later in the build. Some wheels, engine parts, suspension parts. Probably needs still to be, well, I'm sure it needs to be painted, but that's you know, that's going to be pretty easy, I think, to complete. More parts, smaller parts. Again, some more disc brakes, some chrome parts, some wheel. Oh, that's also carbon. Everything is carbon. That's just the whole, like the whole chassis is. There are decals, carbon decals all over the chassis. So I mean, that's gonna be some extra work for me to get that done. But should be fun to do. And although a lot of work, when it's done, it should look really cool. So yeah, that's that. Then we're almost there. We've got some red plastic lights for the light covers for the rear lights. And then, oh, here we've got, oh wait, this is probably also like a kit. So the carbon parts seem to be more, yeah, I think they're already cut out, and just, so that's gotta make it a lot easier. If these are all parts that fit already in a certain place, hopefully I can find where that is. Oh, here we have got it. Composite fiber decals. So that's gonna make it less difficult than I thought, which is good. And he's done a lot already, so I'll probably be okay with this then. So really nice too. Then we've got some like the normal decals that go to the kit. I don't know if we need all of them because we've got some photo etch parts too, but we'll see. This is, I don't know what that is. Oh, maybe it might be like a type of cloth for the chairs or for the carpeting. Well, I don't know, because the carbon fiber is in there, so the carpeting wouldn't be. I really don't know. I'll have to see what this is. It could be some chair material, or some pieces of the interior that could be covered with this, but that's just a gamble for now. I'll see if I can find out what that is for later. Okay, just some leftover bags. Oh, here's a lot more of the carbon fiber stuff, and it's all like pre-printed is not the word, but pre-cut. So they should fit. Obviously, it's gonna take a lot of gentle persuasion and use of the microset and microsole, I think, but or I don't know. They might not be water decals. I don't know. We'll see about that. There's a manual too, so I'll be okay. We'll see about that later. Okay, that's it, I think. Well, obviously the manual is in there, and this is probably going to be, yeah, that's the photo etched parts. Oh, there's all kinds of things you can do with the springs too. So that's nice. This should be, I mean, if I can get it up to a certain quality, which I will try to do, then it should be a really nice car, and I hope to be able to show you guys and also Tom a result that's at least well, not too bad. I'll do my best, and hopefully I will be able to do these videos. As I said a couple of times already, I have never done this before, so it's gonna be a little bit of trial and error, but hopefully I can at least interest you in watching those videos, and maybe we'll all learn something from that too. So that'll be it for this video. Thanks very much for you know, sticking with this to the end, and I hope to see you in part 2 of the video.